One of those days where I just need to huddle up in something warm because it's raining and wet and I gotta do shit today. Also, Jimmy! Ratties! Well, isn't this a humdory of a day? I'm now on the side of the road with my hazards on because I was going around the roundabout when my driving shaft broke and I had to stop. Everyone calling me a dickhead and being complete arse-wipes, and these two people come along and they're amazing, and this group of people come along and see if I'm okay while I'm waiting for my grandparents. At least I was managed to push it to the side of the road, hazards are on, and it's out of the way of anyone, so something tells me I probably shouldn't be driving if this is what happens. I just hope I make it to my hair appointment because I really need my hair done. And yes, pink is going to come back because I've tried this blonde and silver. It's just not working. I don't like it. But we'll see how things go. And if you want to keep up to date with the know-how and then and now, then go over to my Twitter. It tells about what happens, when it happens, so you guys are informed immediately, even before a video may happen upon what has happened. Hey there guys, well as you can tell I got a nice fresh cut from Carl. If you guys want to check him out then go to his Instagram, it'll be right here as well as in the description below. But yeah, I don't want to explain the clip at the start that I had. I didn't get much because you know a lot's rushing through your head. Was I was just going around getting a few things sorted and looking at a couple of things before I had the appointment for when I was to see my barber and my mate Carl to get the sick do I now have. And that's when I had car troubles. I was going around the roundabout on the inner lane when I noticed no matter how much I turned the wheel, it wasn't turning. I did hear some grinding before any issue started. And that is when I noticed that something was wrong. The only thing that annoyed me most isn't the fact that the car broke down. That happens. That's life. It's the fact that I had my hazards on, was trying to move the car, and I had a whole lot of people calling me dickhead and other profanities that I will not re-say because it's, you know, the typical Kiwi culture of cussing, I guess you could call it. Not really paying attention to I have my hazard lights on. At least the old lady behind me, she tooted saying for me to go, but that's when I opened my car door after trying to remember and funnel around trying to find the emergency hazard lights. I opened my door and said, sorry, my steering's just gone. She was very she nodded understanding, and at least where I was positioned, people could at least get around me. But it just goes to show you that the people that went to help me are the people you would not expect it from. Don't judge a book by its cover. Today was definitely one of those days it's just one of those days that you just don't know what's going to go on, what's happening, but I'm glad I managed to keep a cool head in all of it. I only called a woman, which I regret now, but she yelled out a lot of profanities about young drivers, how we should respect others, not to just stop, blah, blah, blah. I called her a bitch. I am not happy about it, but the way she reacted when I clearly had hazard lights on goes to show how self-centered some people can be. But I managed to make it. The car will be repaired. If I ever come into a lot of money, I'm going to owe Nana and Papa a lot of money. I am not that they ever ask for it back, but I'm someone who, when I take money from people, I like to give it back when I can, if possible. Like with Mum, I owed her some money once and I gave it back bit by bit over a month, but I managed to pay her back. As little money as I have, when it comes to giving and taking, I make sure that I give what I can after taking. So again, I owe Nana and Papa a lot. And I mean a lot. I mean, the amount of power I probably go through for Wi-Fi and my computer set up. Probably insane. But today was just one of those days. And I'm just glad that it's all over. All over. And tomorrow's another day, but who knows. And, yeah, just hoping to get things moving the way I want them to in the future. But since then, that's the only bad thing that's sort of happened today. I went to there, got my cut, and spent another 2 or 3 hours with Carl playing video games, catching up. Coming up is going to be a wedding of my mate. I'm not going to say who. I've had to cut out because I realised after I said it that I probably shouldn't, you know, for him. And I'm very honoured because him and his fiancée could only have a set number of people, and I am honoured to be one of them. The only thing I'm struggling with at the moment is trying to find him a gift, because he has been one hell of a mate, and I want to get a gift that's really good because I've known his wife pretty much all my life. We grew up together, from diapers to adults, so it's something that is really nice. Really happy for them, and it also sort of makes me realise we are all growing up. I mean, my mates are all getting married and engaged, or in serious committed relationships, and I'm just here like, does anyone want a boyfriend that won't cheat? Does anyone want a boyfriend that'll treat them well? Does anyone want a boyfriend that will fuck up every now and then? Yes, I do that. But I will always make sure to do right by you. And if you just come out straight to me, then I will deal with whatever shit is going on in my life. I've had a lot of setbacks. But again, today just goes to show how much of an adult I've become. My first accident, I yelled and screamed at the driver for being such an idiot, and the way I acted because I was a young person would have made it seem like I was at fault and raging, trying to put the blame on someone. That is not the way to do it. So today has taught me I've definitely grown up to know that though it wasn't a collision accident, it was an accident that was easily dealt with, even with the public wanting to get from A to B, not thinking of anyone else. So, yeah. Thank you for this. Sorry about it being such a short video, but this was just a little bit of a heads up as to what's happened today, and just a couple of things that went on in my head that I thought I'd get out for future me, and so that you guys can be updated. I like to be transparent with you guys. I've got 200 lovely subscribers, and I'm growing slowly, but surely enough I'm growing, and I'm just thankful that I've even got 200 people subscribed to me. What I'm doing right, I don't know. What I'm doing wrong, well, I can list them, but I won't. So thank you again for watching this, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. Kia kaha, stay strong, and until the next video, guys, catch ya.